Now then, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. Here to bring you a bit of exciting news, which is a positive. I'm not going to try and focus too much on the shit show that was yesterday. We're going to start looking ahead to the playoffs from tomorrow. Me and Connor are going to get together tomorrow lunchtime, so make sure you've got your notification bell smashed. Smash a like on this video as well if you can. Please subscribe as well on the road to 30k. Yeah, make sure you've hit that notification bell for that live. That'll be with you tomorrow where we start, sort of reviewing the season that was and then looking ahead to the playoffs. We've got to try and get our heads in the game. But this video isn't to talk about that, as I said. Exciting news coming out late last night that Hollywood star, for me, one of the best comedic actors to ever walk the earth, Mr. Will Ferrell himself, the Anchorman, Ron Burgundy, and many, many other characters will become a major investor in Leeds United. At first, when you see it, some of the reports were a bit like, I'm not too sure where these coming from, but it is now being, given the signature by top-tier journalists now. And Adam Pope, just 13 minutes ago, while I was prepping for this video, has confirmed that reports of Will Ferrell investing in Leeds United are accurate. And he joins other big names involved in the club, including the likes of Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, and Russell Crowe. Even dependent on which division we're in, there's going to be investment there. I know Leeds United owe 70 million and 190 million over the next 3 seasons, etc. But 49ers and their investors can also put money into the football club. We're going to see players leave regardless of what happens. We've already, recuperated money on the sales of Sinistera and Adams, so I think we'll be in a good financial position anyway. But an even better one, obviously, when you can then call on major investors. And look, Will Ferrell is a major investor. He's got a net worth estimated to be around about 160 million. And his wealth doesn't come solely from acting, although at one point he was one of the highest paid actors globally, earning around about 20 million per film. This is not joke numbers. But he also has a production company, Funny or Die, sports ownership, sponsorship, and real estate company. So this guy's got cash aplenty, hence why the 49ers, again, very smart, going out to different investors. We get Russell Crowe on board, some of the other names, TJ McConnell, basketball player for the Indiana Pacers. You've got Russell Westbrook, Los Angeles Clippers. Larry Nance, who we know about, who's quite active with his Leeds United shirts and his presence on social media, etc. Justin Thomas, of course, and Jordan Spieth, top golfers, if you like. So to then add the likes of Russell Crowe and Will Ferrell, we're like basically getting people from all walks of top American civilization, if you like. We've got 10 major investors and a load of individual smaller shareholders. But apparently Will Ferrell has actually purchased a large stake. It seems that he's fallen in love with English football. I think we've seen that of late with his, I guess, involvement and being pictured with the likes of Rob McElvenney and Ryan Reynolds, those at Wrexham. He's been there before. And not only that, he's also already got a stake in the Galaxy, Los Angeles Galaxy. So he's already aware of football and how it works. Okay, it might just be a vanity project for him, but the fact that he's chosen to invest in Leeds United, or the 49ers have actually, approached him and got him to agree to investment, is a huge coup for Leeds United. Now, whether or not he's a Leeds United fan, I don't really care about that side of it. Just show me your money, Will. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm bothered about. And as I say, it's expected to be officially announced by the 49ers soon, and they'll make a big thing of it, right? Let's be honest. Some might just laugh it off. Oh, wow, a comedian's getting involved, etc. But everybody knows who Will Ferrell is. Like, for example, my girlfriend doesn't really know much about football, but she knows who Will Ferrell is. So what does that do? When the headlines come out, Will Ferrell, invests in football club. Oh, that's my favourite. Oh, who's the investor? Oh, Leeds United. Do you know what I mean? So in terms of global appeal, it has a huge positive for Leeds United as well. You've only to look, for me, at the EFL new deal, because we've seen how well Wrexham have done, with Rob McElvenney and Ryan Reynolds being involved there, and the exposure their team has got. On top of that, you've now seen the EFL agree a new deal with Sky and with American partners to put them football games all around the world. I think there's like 8 EFL games, and a lot of them include League One and League Two, obviously for the Wrexham angle. They're not daft, you know what I mean? They've seen there is a gap there, right? Okay, let's get this out to the States as well. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that Will Ferrell's involved in Leeds United and will be seen at Ellen Road and stuff, just it's a massive plus for us. I can't lie to you. And like I say, his net worth's insane. And even just the exposure he brings to the football club in terms of shirt sales in countries that maybe some people don't know who Leeds United are. I find that hard to believe, but there are some out there. Even in certain states, for example, we know how big Leeds United got just with the involvement of, your Jesse Marsh, Aronson, etc. It got huge in the States. And this, again, has not only just for sports fans, but for lovers of Will Ferrell. Do you know what I mean? It takes it to that next level. The 49ers aren't daft. They know what they're doing. And as I say, it's not Will Ferrell's first venture into football. Co-owner of Los Angeles FC. His mates were Jack Grealish. And like I say, he's been pictured before with fellow Wrexham club owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElvenney. So it's a positive, and with the cash that he's got, it's good. And I guess, maybe it's a bit of copium trying to get over yesterday's terrible result, if you like. But it's a positive. It's a positive that Will Ferrell's going to be getting involved. And like I say, from tomorrow, we'll start to look ahead to the playoffs, because that's where we need to get sorted now. You're seeing as well, reports this morning of the likes of Sammy Schmodic, Sam Gallagher, clubs wanting them from Blackburn. Obviously, Blackburn finishing towards the end. You're seeing, Ben Sheaf being linked outside of Coventry to a club like Luton, for example. So, look, the transfer window's going to kick into gear. Obviously, we can't really dip in until we know what's happening with the football club. And we won't know our fate at least until the 18th, I think. Remember, we've got a game on Sunday, early kickoff. Please don't ruin the back end of my weekend and moving on into next week. And then we play on the Thursday, I think, against Norwich. So 2-legged tie, and if we come through that, I think we'd finish on the 18th. You're then looking at another further 8 days before that massive showdown in the playoff final. Look, yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's a new day, so let's hope these 8 days we have between now and Norwich, or 7, we can start to prepare them, and get ready. Roberts being back, hopefully Bamford, etc. It's massive. And if we don't go up, like I say, I'm already sort of coming to terms with the facts. I'm not overly confident for the playoffs. Yes, we'll lose personnel, but then you can call on major investors to put in cash and buy the best players in the league, and let's get promoted next season. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you happy that Leeds United will be receiving further investment? Not just from anybody as well. For me, an absolute star. Hollywood star, baby. I can't lie to you. I love Will Ferrell, so yeah, give me some of that. Stay classy, San Diego.